Next level up, Platinum Accelerator, monthly payment of $247, same 50% company admin and 50% sponsor. So it's nice to get $123.50 a month when you have an enrollee underneath you. Again, 5 sales, you net $370.50 after the cost. So again, you're making more profit, and now you can go to the diamond level. Next slide. Diamond level's $297 a month. Company gets $148.50. Sponsor gets $148.50. Again, as you move up these levels, you get more tools, more training, more access to gain the benefits from the membership. And then when you hit diamond, you'll be asked to speak on behalf of the company at corporate events. There will also be tools and education that's not just pure software that will help you generate other sources of income at the highest standard. So the idea is give you more capability to earn more money both inside and outside the comp plan. When you have it, again, when you've made enough money in diamond, you then would promote, you have the opportunity to get invited to the legacy level of the Affluence Network. And this is the highest standard, and that's where you're considered an ambassador. Education and experience at this level only reserved for the elites of the world. You know, not everybody can get there. And we won't even unlock this capability until we have 100,000 active and qualified affiliates. The legacy level has the same comp plan as the other accelerators, but you need 8 paid diamonds to apply to the legacy level. And the price there is $697 a month, but it's by invitation only. So this is just here to show you that there's a progression and there's an opportunity for people to achieve at the highest of levels. If you get to platinum or diamond, you're still making plenty of money, so I wouldn't feel bad about cashing those checks. But for those that aspire to be higher, we've created the opportunity for higher and higher levels of influence, recognition, and income. Next slide. The idea is for partners and affiliates at the legacy level, we would expect to get them in a position to earn 7 figures per month. And it's possible if you follow the guidelines and work. So many people look at opportunities like this and they say, okay, you have a $97 a month base opportunity, great, but I want to see myself making a lot of money. Do you have the capability as a company to offer to the best of the best the opportunity to make millions of dollars? And the answer is yes. This has been set up that way so that the highest achievers who aspire to those levels actually have a real opportunity to make that kind of money. And as Troy mentioned in the beginning, and as we try and echo throughout the presentation, we tried to set it up to pay out as much money as possible and make the promotion capability as easy as possible for people who work. And that way we can get people to the highest of incomes. And I'd love to be on stage handing out bonus checks in the 7 figures range, because that means the person's doing well. And obviously if the company is paying out 7-figure commissions on a monthly basis, the company is generating enough money to make that sustainable, because that's how this is designed. Next slide, please. Which leads us to the third and final reason to participate. And that is the Affluence Network's own cryptocurrency, which we call crypto tokens. The reason why they're tokens, as I said at the very beginning, is they're smart contracts built on the Ethereum network. So the proper name is calling them a crypto token. These tokens are paid out as a bonus for being a member of the Affluence Network and keeping up with your monthly payments. They're not a product or a commodity that we sell like the cryptocurrency MLM opportunities you see around the web. There's a good reason for that. One reason is, since you can't buy them from us, they're only a bonus to people who are making monthly payments at the various levels. Then if somebody would like them to purchase them who's not a member, the only place they can buy them is from our members on an open market exchange. So therefore, it will keep the market for those tokens more desirable, and very importantly, it keeps our company legal globally. Selling a cryptocurrency only and then paying commissions on that cryptocurrency is not legal. You just can't do it. I mean, go read Kevin Thompson's MLM legal opinion on that, and it's pretty clear. So in this case, doing it this way enables our members to have significant upside and enables us as a company to stay legal. Next slide. We call these the Affluence Network 6 stores of wealth. So I'll explain that in a minute. There are 6 official Affluence Network crypto tokens, and they're called the bronze ingot, the silver ingot, the gold ingot, the platinum ingot, the diamond ingot, and the legacy ingot. Each of those represents a level within the Affluence Network. What we do is back each of these tokens with digital mining of other cryptocurrencies that we then sell them for either Bitcoin and keep the Bitcoin as backing for our token, or we take the proceeds, a portion of the proceeds obviously, and buy bullion that we will then store against the issuance of the tokens. We call them a store of value or wealth because as our mining servers create and harvest these other cryptocurrencies, then that money is either in Bitcoin or bullion, backs our currency. So every single day there is more backing for each of our crypto tokens. Therefore, it enables the value to intrinsically go up. One of the big issues in cryptocurrency is, there's probably 700 alternate cryptocurrencies, beyond Bitcoin. Many of those are backed by nothing, just the promise that somebody, the company or whomever the creators are, will create demand for people to hold and use those cryptocurrencies. Ours is backed by assets of some kind. So those tokens have a claim on the bullion account if they're silver, gold, or platinum, as an example. So by definition, they have intrinsic value based on the value of the bullion that is held in the account. Next slide. So it sounds possibly a little bit complicated, but at the simplest level, mining cryptocurrency means you take computers, you point them at the blockchain for the various cryptocurrencies and solve the cryptography problems and help run that cryptocurrency and manage the ledger, which are the transactions, for that particular cryptocurrency. And when you are successful in finding one and solving the cryptography, you get rewarded with cryptocurrency. So what we do is then take those and sell them. And we take what we get for selling them and hold it in either Bitcoin or bullion of some sort. It sounds a little complicated, but there's fast-track training courses inside the system where you can learn exactly how this all works. Next slide. So some of the questions that we thought of and we've been asked over time, so we figured we'd put the answers right here. And the answers will be in frequently asked questions on the website. First, are these real crypto tokens worth real money? Well, the answer is absolutely. First, we are creating them as a store of value. So that's one way to make them real. But the most important thing to you as a member and others is, can I buy and sell them publicly? If you can't buy and sell them on a public market, then how do you know what the real value is? Because as you know in anything, what's the value of your house? The real value of your house is what somebody's willing to pay you for it when you choose to sell it. So similarly with a crypto token, ours will be listed on a number of exchanges, so therefore people will be able to buy and sell. So A, you have a place to sell, B, others have a place to buy, and you have a publicly visible market. As I said, the other reason they're worth money is they're backed by some kind of an asset. Next slide. Second question, are they built on blockchain? And the answer is yes. As I said before, they're smart contracts on Ethereum, on the Ethereum blockchain. So they're sent, received, bought, sold like any other cryptocurrency or crypto token on popular exchanges. Next slide. Third question, how do you trade these things? How do I buy, sell them? Just like all the other cryptocurrencies or crypto tokens, they can be traded, bought, and sold on exchanges. The one advantage we have is the company will not sell tokens to people. We will provide them as bonuses when people make their payments for their memberships. So the only place someone who is not a member can get coins or our crypto tokens is they have to go try and buy them on an exchange when somebody wants to sell them. And as you know, in this market, it's kind of like the stock market or penny stock market. You know, if lots of people want to sell stock, guess what? And they'll drive the price down. If a lot more people would like to buy than the people who want to sell, scarcity will drive the price up. So one of the key things we're doing also for our members and for the business, a portion of each token's mining proceeds we will hold back to keep the market stable, enabling us to buy up excess tokens that our members have sold or are trying to sell. So that is built into the system. A percentage of the funds are held aside, kind of like a market maker in the stock market, that we have funds set aside, so if somebody wants to sell, there's somebody out there who will be able to buy. So that'll ensure orderly trading and orderly markets for our crypto tokens. Next slide, please. How do they go up in value? Well, I think I mentioned a little bit. They go up in value because we are mining cryptocurrencies and converting it to either Bitcoin or bullion of some sort that is on deposit. So every month there is more intrinsic value because there is more Bitcoin or gold, silver, platinum tied to these tokens. And the mining servers, there's a ratio between number of tokens issued per mining server. In the website, in the back, you can go in the back office and you can see about our coins, and it talks about the mining servers. It talks about how many servers per issued token, so it's very clear how it works. And just one point, the higher up you go in the system, the more mining capacity per token exists, or another way to put it, less tokens per mining rig, so therefore increases the ability to generate returns to back those cryptocurrencies. And I said, we mine these alternate currencies, convert it to Bitcoin, either hold Bitcoin in the case of the bronze ingot, and we also have a couple other special ones, or we buy physical bullion to back our coins. Next slide.